people sucked into. This cycle. Diddy and the Grandmaster coming to bail him out yet again. I need you to help me with that. Help me with that. Help me with that. Yeah, it's not looking so good now for the Diddy man. Things are looking a little bleak. His pockets are getting hurt by all of this. A lot of his money's freezing up. This ain't been going the way that they designed it and drew it up. This is going down as a disaster. A pure disaster. Hit the like button coming through the door. Yes, sir, the like button is free. Definitely hit that. We appreciate all of y'all coming up in here. We finna get to what's going on right now. Oh yeah, it's been one. Patreons, welcome. We wanted everybody in here on this one. So Patreons in here too. So y'all gotta make room for the Patreons. They the OGs in here. Oh yeah, Diddy done stepped in it. Diddy has stepped in the grease. Now everybody was like wondering what in the world was going on. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hit the like button so we can get them likes up so they can know that real people are in here. So Diddy was getting hit with all these lawsuits. Remember I told you, I was like, hey man, you know, I was talking to these lawyers and people that's involved with these cases. And remember I showed y'all on my Patreons in here to back me up. I showed proof and evidence that the lawyers in these cases was hitting me up with information. I showed that proof on the Patreon. So if you ain't on the Patreon, you don't know nothing about it. But my Patreon members are in here. So they know about it already. So I don't be capping when I tell y'all what's going on. Now, on December the 27th, they were supposed to have a court date, a court hearing it. So what they did was go in there and get an extension and a plan to delay these charges with the alleged girl who was 17 years old at the time, who says she has the photographs and everything else. And she has a picture of her sitting on Diddy's lap that we've seen on social media. That case with that girl, that's the one that was supposed to be on December the 27th. So now January 17th is the new date. The defense team want to have more time to look over things and go into that mode. But what they're really doing is trying to settle. Clive is in here working his magistry with his law team, helping Diddy out. So that the people that's representing, yes, the same lawyers who worked before with Clive and a couple of Clive settlements are going to be working with this case to help settle for Diddy. Diddy's going to do another settlement, y'all. This case is not going to court. He's not going to allow it to go to court. He's going to settle. But we finna get into the why all of this is going on too. Hit the like button. I know y'all just got in here. Some new people that just showed up. Hit the like button because we finna get into this. And I want y'all to be full speed ahead with your boy Sino. All right. Yes, Diddy's lawyers have worked with Clive before. Clive worked with these lawyers in helping settle cases before. So, yes, allegedly these guys are there. So it looks like Diddy went running to Clive to get advice on settling these lawsuits, as Clive had to settle them in the past. And he had an extortion case that was settled out of court. And the person that was trying to get money out of him was found guilty, or they threw the case out. So Clive have a very good record with these lawyers. Now, here's some other news that's mind-boggling. Diddy is not out the water yet, even if he settles before January the 17th. He got more time to work out a settlement deal to close everything off. Diddy is saying a lot of his revenue has been cut, and he really don't have the money like that. He's not liquid. So he's trying to pay people in installment because he doesn't have all that money in the bank. So-called billionaires, right? Told you. He's not liquid. He have assets, but a lot of his assets has to be liquefied in order for him to be able to pay off a lot of these settlements that people want. And he's in the middle of a lawsuit right now that's going on. And all of this stuff that's going on and happening is affecting his lawsuit and his case to fight in this legal case with this liquor company. Diddy's being dragged through the mud, and only because he's trying to sue billionaires, people with real power, and they're showing him what real power is. When you have demons, you think they take you to these parties and show you this good time because they want to show you they're your friend and we do business together. No, just because they're doing it with you, don't mean that y'all in the same boat. Michael Jordan go gambling at the damn casino, and he take Dickie Simpkins with him. They both in the NBA, but they ain't in the same boat. Michael Jordan can lose $17,000 a hand. Dickie Simpkins can't. They both in the NBA, but Dickie Simpkins is gonna miss $17,000 a day. I mean, a hand. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, Felton. And Anton Matthews. Appreciate that. Hit the like button, good people. Now, let's get to the more things. Diddy problem is starting to grow because Clive, these people are not playing, they playing hardball at every turn. And even though this picture is old, this girl is standing to get some more money out of Diddy while all these allegations are flying around. So any girl that's been with Diddy, they're looking to promote that, get them lawyers, push them out there, put stuff in the press just to mess him up. You think these lawyers, when they was coming to hit me up, tell me that they ain't telling these people to any other gossip site in the world to get them to print it, to run it out there? That's their goal, to make Diddy look bad. So this lawsuit coming around that he's trying to win about they discriminating against him, because that's what this whole thing is about. Don't let yourself be fooled about what's going on here. That's what's happening. This is the Patreon version. Now, here's the situation. That's why I invited the Patreons here too. Because for the people who never had my Patreon before, you're gonna know what Patreon information is and why people will go to the Casino for Life Patreon, which we have the Chris Rock and Amber Heard thing only on the Patreon over there. Now, the show don't stop, the boat don't stop. Let's get it all into perspective, because I want people to be understanding me when I'm speaking. Which car should I take today? I don't know. Take this one. While you struggle and strive, we pick which cars to drive. Now, this is gonna get even more interesting, folks. Oh, thank you. You know what I got for my birthday and my Christmas? My gift to myself? Oh, Cino done upgraded. Cino got the upgrade with the light show. Oh yeah, the whole kit and caboodle. You know how we do. Now, let's get to it. Because I want all y'all to understand what this means. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hard work pays off. Now, here's the big key. This is just one of many other lawsuits going down. Now, that's what I need. My garage door opener. Put this in park. Because I'm like, where's my garage door? I ain't got it on this one yet. It's in the other car. Now, come on, homie, give up the goods. Thank you. Now, there we go. Ah, feel good. Feel good. Yep, it do. Well, the Pistons win again. Hell, they almost won last night. If they didn't get robbed and call that goaltend, they would have won. But well, I don't know who pissed the refs off, but that was that. But let's not get off track. Let's keep this on Diddy, because this is finna get really interesting. Now, check this out. Because I want y'all to know this. Once Diddy got in here, everything shifted. Oh, absolutely. You see, here's the major problem that many people didn't see or didn't understand what was happening when they saw it taking place. Diddy allegedly has a lot of these things on tape. A lot of the girls that are coming there that are saying that these assaults happened and they had sex and they was forced into a lot of these different things. They're trying to build a trafficking case. But without any evidence, without any physical evidence, they can't do it. The cops are not going to investigate, or even the FBI are not going to pick it up until the tapes are proven. Now, if somebody says that, okay, there's some tapes that somebody had of Cassie, but these tapes are old and some people had already had these tapes. They had circulated through the internet. So they have the still shots from the tape, but they can't prove Puffy made her do these tapes. There's no evidence of that. There's no evidence of the tapes. There's no criminal case. She's not filing criminal charges. So they can't force anything without any proof. And this is what people don't understand about the law and just internet gossip. Now, here's the thing that people don't seem to realize that Puffy is worried about is that he does allegedly have some things on tape where his lawyer says, I can't confirm or deny if you have anything like that, but if you do, destroy it. Burn it. Do not have this in your possessions at all. So Diddy is trying to find all of these tapes or anything that resemble him being with any woman in any capacity that might be a lawsuit or might be at a party. He's destroying footage. He's called claims on a lot of things that he allowed on with copyrights that he had with his production company, with making the band, all of that stuff. If you put any of that information out or any flash of it, they could come down and take you and give you a strike, everything. They're not playing. They don't want anybody having that footage and turning the narrative around. Oh, you know I like the interior like this. Come on now, this is me. There's alleged footage. Most of the girls who are claiming these lawsuits claim that they were recorded against their will in their lawsuits. So they're saying, okay, there's tapes out there somewhere. So they putting the word out that they have been recorded also. Even the girl that allegedly is 17 in the photo, who Diddy is preparing to settle with. That's why this thing was supposed to go down on December the 27th, 2 days ago, and it didn't happen. And the defense asked for more time. And everyone saying that they're asking for more time because they're trying to work out and negotiate a settlement with the girl and Diddy. Man, you see why people keep getting in accidents. So I don't even want to take this road. Now I got this car. I ain't trying to have another car near me. You know how it is when you get another car. You don't want another car on the road near you. That's why I'm like, this is going to be my emergency car. This is going to be the date car. The Space Ghost. We only come out to say today. The Thought Mobile. Now, ain't no thoughts getting in this one. Nah, this high upper echelon thought. I can't ride no regular thought in here, and he'll get some flaming hots on my seat. She eating some damn hot sauce with fries and hot sauce getting in my car. I'd be like, oh no, the hell you ain't. High quality hoes. That's right. They get mad when I pose with a chick with nice toes. I ain't trying to be honorary, but honestly, I ain't trying to be bothered. Oh yeah, this a whole magnet for real. I ain't gonna even lie. They don't even want me, they want the car. That's how the other one was. Now, no, Diddy. Well, he is. See, here's Clive's strategy. See, Clive's strategy is different. Clive's strategy is settle. You're gonna have a bad PR hit for a while, but it'll fade away. People's attention span is very short. You settle, get rid of it, cut it away, dump it, you done. That's how Clive is. It's like, yeah, you're gonna look bad for a while because you're settled. Everybody comes back, they can forget it. Settle, focus on your lawsuits. I mean, your lawsuit that you got against the liquor company. Go on ahead with your spirits, your liquor lawsuit. Continuously do this. Move forward with your business. You say he made too many enemies, too arrogant. Well, he made the wrong enemy. He's making it with billionaires in the liquor game. Like, they come from family of riches and money, not being told by people with rap money what to do. That's not gonna fly with them. Diddy should have known better, but like he said, his arrogance, it keeps him at bay. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Except for when it ain't. There's a difference between gossip and actual what's happening. He's really being sued. He's really going through this. This ain't people insinuating that Diddy is going like in a lawsuit. No, he's in a lawsuit. These people are suing him. He is suing this liquor company. So this is way beyond like the gossip. This is actually news. They got an extension to January the 17th. So they got this extension because they're trying to work out another settlement. Diddy is trying to work out to settle the case with the girl who was allegedly 17 years old in the said photograph that you saw. Right, Method Man's upset because everybody is flashing this clip, and Tasha K was flashing the clip talking about when he was saying Kanye West sucked Diddy off and all that. They didn't play it in its entirety. They played a clip, and it make Method Man look crazy saying it, but it was old, and you can tell by looking at Method Man that it was old, and he was saying that it's not true. You know, he was just saying that people could say that, and then next thing you know, it's trending on the internet. Anybody can just make that up and just throw it out there. He was saying this in an interview a while ago, so they wasn't playing it in its entirety. So that isn't true what Method Man was saying at all. He was using it as an example. But as you can see in the internet now, they just clip stuff and put it out and just try to make it look like, see, even Method Man knew. He said Kanye West was in the bathroom sucking off Diddy. Anything they could clip to make it look like something, these people are doing. This is how billionaires work. They have a machine around them. They go around looking for things. And they can pay to make stuff happen. Make you look really bad out here. Well, Tasha K is playing Russian roulette with Kevin Hart. Saying, oh, Kevin Hart, he barks and don't bite. I'm like, do you want him to bite? He barking enough. He barking enough to make me say, I'm finna sit down. That's a long bark, if you ask me. Well, because he said he was discriminated against when it came to the liquor company. A lot of his ideas, his approach to business, tack, and he was like, that's racially discriminating against me and my brand with his tequila and all this crap. So they were like, no, we not. Yep, that's what their whole thing was. Well, yeah, now the bigger problem are these tapes. Now, back in the day, people were saying that Diddy had tapes. All right, I never understood it, but it was all the same that Diddy had these tapes and, you know, all these tapes that he got with these women allegedly, and these problems that have arose have come full circle. That's what burnt down R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't get rid of the tapes. If R. Kelly didn't hold on to these tapes, see, when the first case happened with Kels, they had the tapes in Miami. He had a case in Miami, a whole bunch of tapes. Florida didn't. They said, well, we can't go ahead and do this. We can't go ahead and share these tapes. And they were like, well, why not? They said that. Why we can't go ahead and prosecute this guy with these tapes? The judge said, nope, not related to the case, illegal seizure of the property. No matter what was on the contents. they deemed it illegal to confiscate it. It would have closed the R. Kelly case altogether. The tapes that they had in Florida was way, way better definition. So he still had access to these tapes because they illegally seized the tapes. Did not have permission to go in there and raid his place and get the tapes. So now this time around, someone breaks into the house, a break-in, illegally stealing these tapes and dumped them off at the news station. An anonymous person dropped them off at the news station. Like, what? So something that was stolen in a complete burglary of the house. They only really grabbed those tapes. They were looking for those tapes. Thank you for warning me. I do see the car. They were only coming for those tapes. So when they got those tapes, what they did was say, okay, we got those tapes. Now, all we got to do now is play the waiting game and see what happens. We dropped it off at the news. The newspapers who was already in on it, they was against Kels. They turned it over to the police. They got people to go through the tapes. Those tapes did them in. Burn those damn tapes. What do you even need them for? After you got away the first time, you should have just burnt the tapes. VHS. They was on some VHS camcorder stuff. So if you're going to be on some VHS camcorder stuff, then that's going to be your whole ticket, you know, while you out there. Right, you saw a tape where the dude had his head all up a girl's butt. Like he was doggone bobbing for apples. Dude was a really super freak. Now, all of these women are alleging that Diddy had did these things and recorded them. So they're looking for tapes. So if Diddy got any access to tapes, he has been legally advised to destroy. Now, some of these things are like long down the road. Like I seen Khalees get it, the Khalees tape. Like I've seen that one, that got taken down. When she was still married with Nas and they had a fight or whatever, she went out and got up with a guy at the club and ran through, and the dude camcorded her. Nas need to take care of his business. Yeah, y'all see who it is. You ain't taking care of your business. Nas need to take care of his business. He got a picture of her, she sleep, he taking a picture and showing her tattoos. So you know it was her. We saw that video. Now, TD Jakes and Diddy messing around, I don't see that happening ever. And I mean ever. To be bluntly honest, TD Jakes ain't Diddy type. If we, but I ain't saying like TD Jakes is not, you know. You know, you might see him in a Fruit of the Loom commercial. You never know. It wouldn't shock me. You know, nobody would be shocked if they did a Fruit of the Loom commercial and he was in it. Like I said, I saw it. 50 Cent saw that tape with Khalees. Like everybody saw that tape. Like that was a known tape that was out with Khalees. I swear to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I seen that tape. I seen the Cassie tape. There's a tape of Cassie. The one that he talked about, he saw Cassie doing some things. That tape was out too. It had leaked. It's still shots from that. And she don't look like she wasn't a willing participant in any of it. She was posing for the camera. She was like, got her legs all over it, like, yeah, I'm Cassie. Here I am. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what anybody else talking about. I've seen the tapes. So I've seen the Cassie tape. Diddy ain't in it. You wouldn't know Diddy had anything to do with any of it. You don't hear his voice. He ain't like, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, play girl. That's it. Take that. Take that. Take that. All right, now your turn. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing no directing. There's no behind the scenes footage or nothing. So unless they got something else. Right, the gossip blog got it. Like everybody was sent like a copy of this tape. The Khalees thing got scrubbed off the internet. They think they scrubbed the Cassie thing too. But I can't even find the Khalees one no more. That's right. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw Hoops. That's what ended her and Shaq thing. When that tape leaked. Even though that was before she even hooked up with Shaq. Shaq had to get rid of her. A whole bag for Hoops. Yeah, I feel bad for Hoops. You know, I guess the dude she was messing with at the time, they decided to make that tape, went ahead and leaked it and just messed her whole thing up, man. Her and Shaq was real happy. That's when he was at his happiest. Was when he was with Hoops, because she's silly just like him. You know, they both got a silly sense of humor. I felt that was the best thing for him, man. I really do. I know he didn't want to lose Hoops. He had to lose Hoops. And that's the part that's going to hurt him down the line. No. He said, this is 50, posted it a while back. Man, I'm trying to tell you, everybody's seen that. Like, it was like no known secret. See, you gotta remember, I was hanging around a bunch of celebrities at the time, including Diddy was around. I already told y'all how, before any of this, I told y'all how Diddy act when he saw me at Floyd House. It looked like he had, like, saw a ghost and was paranoid as hell. And they had to say, dude, chill out. What you worrying about this dude for? Like, I'm like, yeah, what the hell he worried about me? I ain't about to do nothing to him. So right away, we're already going down a road that we don't want to go down. Not by me. That's how I look at it. Not by me. See, that's not how I think. My thinking patterns are a lot different than what everybody else made to tell. My thought patterns are different. All right? I get it. A lot of people are intrigued. I understand. They are very intrigued with the scenarios. They love to see how these things play out. And everybody around is they glued into Diddy. You know, everything is about Diddy. 24 hours a day. Diddy this. Because of the, you know, it's just newsworthy to them. But if there are tapes, and if they're still around, Diddy has been advised, get rid of anything incriminating. Whether you think it is or might not be, whatever, we got to get it taken off the internet, YouTube, everything. Beforehand, it was all these people putting up YouTube videos. Next year on YouTube, it's a big thing finna come. And all these creators who've been doing this fake, you know, deep fake, you know, YouTube pages, and they getting all these millions of hits and all these money they making these fake, you know, clickbait type information. Oh, they cracking down. That's coming. I was in a YouTube meeting, and I'll say that for like one crack news and give y'all some heads up on what's coming up with that. But yeah, the hammer finna come down on a lot of people. And this is why I didn't get into that fad, you know. So if y'all, any of y'all here creators and doing that, I wouldn't be thinking about doing it. I hope he wasn't blowing at me, because if he was, he's a complete idiot. Oh, I was gonna say, I know what I'm doing. Because to me, it's all part of the game. Right, I give y'all the truth. You know, I ain't finna, hey, I ain't gonna sugarcoat and make nothing up. On December the 27th, they were supposed to have a court date. They came in there and asked for more time. They said, we're gonna get a continuance and the judge gave them to January the 17th. So, and the reason that they asked for this continuance is because they really are negotiating right now. And this is the girls' lawyer team. Because remember, I told you 2 lawsuits was coming. 2 major lawsuits, and this was one of them. I couldn't say anything at the time because the lawyer said, you know, it's a sensitive nature. Don't. And I was like, oh yeah, 17, I can't. I ain't finna get into that. That's gonna have to hit somewhere else on the internet before I can say something. So when it came out, I said, oh, that's one. It's one more. And sure enough, the other one came. And I was like, boom, there it is. Those are the two. So the two lawsuits hit. I don't even know if what the other girls' claims are, but you know, a lot of them alleged videotape. I was taped against my will. You know, like I was forced, I was taped, and there's other witnesses to say that in Diddy's favor that a lot of this didn't even happen. Like, what? Like, people like, I was right there. That did not happen. Not even close. Well, the guy who Diddy is, that used to be Diddy's roommate and best friend, he was the one saying, like, look, I was the one that took the girls down to the door. And I could tell you right now, that wasn't the case. Like, these girls were not in any, like, danger, or they weren't in any situation where it required me to like, you know, like, I could tell, because I'm usually the one that said, hey, you know, get this girl a car, boom, you know. And he's like, I'm walking them down, it's just like everything is everything. They don't have a look about them, like they, like, out of it, like they stumbling, like they whacked out of their minds on drugs or something, like none of that. So imagine the shock in their eyes when they hear all this stuff in these claims, and they're like, he's like, look, I can tell you one thing. I know they were there and got down. And he's like, I don't see any pills. None of this stuff dropped that they're claiming. And that all of this stuff, he was like, they ain't had that look like, I just need to talk to somebody, like, about what happened. Like, I'm walking them out, and none of that is the case. So he's like, I don't know these girls' stories, but when he was around, he didn't see anything like that. Diddy's going down? No, he's not. What's going to happen is Diddy going to settle these cases. The cases are going to go away, and then that'll be that. That's the situation at hand. I don't understand what the problem is, but they always start from the top. Yeah, I guess so. But let me be the first one to tell you this. He ain't going nowhere. Don't even count on it. Why would he? Where would he be going? You see what I'm saying? He ain't going nowhere. Diddy is going to pay, and he's going to have to just lay low till this thing blow over. That's why he couldn't perform at the Grammys, the hip hop 50th year anniversary. They were going to do the bad boy thing, and Diddy was supposed to be there to perform. They pulled him from it. LL called him up. Hey, oh, I hate to have to be the one to call you. The Grammys thought I should call you. You know, yeah, due to the light, to the situations, everybody go through crazy stuff, man. You know, I did some crazy, oh, brother, you know I did some crazy thing back in the day. Yeah, you know, LL Cool J style, you know, the double L. But,
I can only tell you this. We got to grow from that. From what we was back then ain't the same man we are today. And I know you're not that same brother. So, I've seen your growth. And I think it's very unfair how they doing you. But, due to the light of everything being controversial and highly sensitive, everybody think that it'd be best if, you just don't come. You could put out a statement saying that, you don't want to show up. Not that, we telling you not to go, but, don't show up. What if I just came on? I wasn't announced. I wasn't out in the crowd. Like I hid out in the back. And then when y'all played my music, I came out. That could kind of help me out in the situation, right? Because everybody love the music, man. Come on, man. If I do more money, more problems, man, everybody gonna be back on my side. You gotta let me perform that song. Can't nobody hold me down. I gotta do that. Come on, don't do me like that, Playboy. Hey, it ain't my call. I'm just making the call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they not going for it. The Grammys is like, yeah, no Diddy. Yeah, so I had to make the call to let you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, KRS ain't coming either. Yeah, so, yeah, that's that. But I wish you the best, Playboy. Like, I really do. I really do. Yeah, love. Man. So that's how the LL Cool J and Puffy conversation went. Flex and Diddy voice don't sound nothing alike. Yeah, so that's why he was out. Flex come in. Yo, who you mad at? Me or yourself? The number one, craziest, most hyped. Not everybody can come up here. It's crazy right now. Yo, they talking about lesser charge, and it's crazy because lesser charge was supposed to be the clean guy. He looking a little scruffy over there. Right, if Diddy got the tapes, man, Diddy, man, let the tape go. Diddy. See, at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna come down to. You see, everybody don't understand the game. At the end of the day, this comes down to who's doing what and how they're doing the what. All these people claiming and determining what they doing and how they doing it. It's like, what? Are you serious? Do you know how this game is played? The foundation is laid. I've often said that none of these guys get it. For some weird reason, none of these guys seem to get it. And that's the sad part. You should get this clear as day. Puff Daddy, what is going on with you, brother? You should know what time it is. Did he know what time it is? They've been in this game for years. Dog. Years. So when you've been in this game for years, you know already what the game is, like the rules. You know how they say the rule of engagement? It's perks of the job, man. Everybody just looking out for self now. But they know what they was into. That's what I'm saying. They keep giving these people an out. These people don't get no outs. Not around me. I don't fall for it. Because all these people know what time it was. They know what they was involved in. They know what they were into. You feel me? So it isn't like there's a situation that we don't understand or don't get. We get it. Trust me, we get it. It's just all these narratives and consequences, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, stop playing with other people, like grown people's intelligence. It's like, for real? We doing that now? No. They trying to dirty up his name. That's why they really push a smear of him having something to do with Pac. He had nothing to do with Pac. Everybody knows he had nothing to do with Pac. Zero to do with Pac. Let me put that in even more famous terms for you to understand. Zero to do with Pac. Absolutely zero to do with Pac's demise. He didn't build an ambiance. He didn't build nothing for it. His whole thing had nothing to do with Diddy. I'm serious. Nothing to do with him. Diddy is he's special. Mr. Take That, Take That. Absolutely. Pac had nothing to do with the dude's demise, man. Nothing. That's fan service. That's just crazy people who I don't care what my beef is with somebody. I can't put a body on somebody or try to allude to them doing something, knowing I know they ain't had nothing to do with it. Just because I don't like them, I'm just gonna tie them to a body. Like, I ain't gonna do that. I don't like LeBron James, but I ain't about to tie LeBron James to nobody. You know, like, you don't know LeBron was in the area. You know, like, come on, man. That's somebody lost their life. That's serious. But why would you want to even do that? You bring demons on yourself when you do stuff like that. Right, you bring more drama and more problems to your own plight when you keep doing crazy, goofy stuff like that. People nuts. That's the answer. I ain't blame him for Tupac's demise. Yeah, I just think of it as corny. You know what I'm saying? That's like real foul and corny. Because people be corny at times. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what it is. Right, none of this evidence goes back to them. They listen to Keefy D. Hey, man, he can give me some money, man, to help me out, man. No, stupid bastard, you the one decided to kill Pac. Because y'all stupid. Don't blame nobody for that, for your own stupidity. Man, he could have hit me out, man, could have gave me some money. I ain't giving you no goddamn money. Deserve the hell you in now. I wanted to shoot it, man. I wanted to shoot it. But you was in the car, wasn't you? Dumb ass up. Want to play stupid games? Get stupid prizes. We praising people because they didn't kill people. That's what's wrong with people, man. He a real one. Why? Because he took somebody's life? A real one take care of their responsibility. Real ones ain't trying to murder and harm nobody. You know, they standing 10 toes down. You know, that's what's being real about. It ain't about because they out there taking lives. It's like, look, I'm trying to live my life, but don't play with me. You know, and that's what people out here doing. So nobody got time for the nonsense. Oh, hell no, I don't want that car near my car. No way, shape, or form. Come on, wild man. Yeah, wild man, I'm letting you come out. Oh, this wild man just trying to park there. Okay, stay there, wild man. Man, I would love to see like Diddy be able to do something positive and turn things around, but you know, I know what this is about. I know this is a money shakedown. Nobody's stupid. Like, we get it. We know what this is. Ooh, this reserved for the guests only. Yeah, okay, well, let me get up out of here. If you tow my car, I'm gonna tow your ass up. I swear, I'm covered in there. I'm getting a case just for whooping their ass. Maybe I'm gonna sue you. I'll be all right. Bet. I'm cool with that. As long as you know. Make sure you tell them I whooped your ass good. You're like, you know what I spent for this car? Insurance, my ass. You hit my car, mother sucker. Man, you know how it is when you get a new car, man. You don't want to eat in it. You don't want. I don't even. I'll be like, take your shoes off for you get in my car. No shoes in the car at all.
Diddy don't do nothing that nobody else did. So what you talking about? You know he's doing these things. What things it on? Who said he was an angel? Who said anybody was? Only angels he knows is the Victoria's Secret Angel Collection. All those models that was in that angel collection. That's what he know. Oh, that. Whatever they said he did, man. Yeah, he did that shit. That's it. You can go. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, sir. Whoa, that's cool.
He's looking at your tattoo.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you? We're gonna be in the Virgin Sun.
He was lying, he wasn't in the car. Well, guess what he finna get for life? He gonna get the big prize. The Big Dummy Award. Shouts out to the Patreon. We're reaching the end of the tunnel.
I could order that for that.
And
Come here. Come here, buddy.
Probably even more.
Look out the window. Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Look out the window. What do you see? Look at the cars. Look at the lights.
It's a race.
yeah. So a lot of people didn't see. Well, thank you. A lot of people didn't seem to understand it before when we was breaking it all down, but yeah. But it looks like Diddy's about to settle again. So then that'd be 2 settlements. Then it'd be more that's gonna keep, filling in the blanks. More people filling up. So we'll see what happens when it's all said and done. Yes. Yes, sir. Things get ugly. Shouts out to the Saginaw STEM. Support the Saginaw STEM. Definitely. Helping better educate the youth. Getting them interested in math, reading, science. Whoa!
What did you do?
Bubbles!
Alexa, can you say sorry?
I thought they started it for. That's right. Now, hopefully, all of y'all on here has joined the Casino for Life Patreon, because this is the type of content you'll get, plus a lot more. Now, we've already talked about Chris Rock and Amber Rose. That is pretty X-rated, so yeah, it's a little different than what we do over here. So I'm gonna get up out. Want to say thank y'all. Love, peace, and hand grease. The whole nine.
Get up. Atrás.
Chris, da tua certa ou as minhas acharam?
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to you too. Hopefully I'll see y'all before the New Year hits. And I thought this thing kicked off at 4.
It's at 9. It started at 9.
In the morning?
Uh-huh.
See, why did they tell me the wrong time? Thinking this thing kicked off at 4 o'clock, and here it is now. It's been going on since 9. That's right. So, oh yes, definitely. Shouts out to everybody out there who's keeping it real. Kwame Brown Bus Life. Welcome to HD IITV, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez, Mondo Black TV, The Dreamers Pro, One Crack News. Follow all those channels and definitely follow me on my Patreon. Thanks for everybody that hooked up my Cash App, which is Casino on the Cash App. Deuces. Gotta go spend time with my godson. One love.